I don't want seems that I'm so unhope or hopeless. I know that to say that I nearly don't have a hope in humanity is a thing too heavy to say. But I will not fake my emotions. And yeah, sadness is not in any kind of a wave or way a sickness. Okay, when people do things bad against us, we have to behave how we feel, not fake, not use drugs to cover or use medicine drugs to cover. Have to handle with the situation and behave like you feel. So remember, if someone told me, doesn't matter if those person, this person, because is a band, our band. I'm not. I don't want to push he to protections, crushing, love crush, whatever. But play with your emotion. Open invitation. Love kills. He told this to me to remember me, and other people also told me in their musics to me play with my emotions. Okay, because I think that everybody have to be true with themselves. Some people use this to make evil against other people. They manipulate their own emotions to just attack or attachment of other people. But I don't see this when I feel sad because I'm disappointed with a group or people or family members or institutions or countries or whatever, that I was nearly all the time like this. Okay, and I try to change. I try to plan to move for the place. So, and some people always are follow me to sabotage me in some way, or trying to read me to sabotage me some way, because they think they just them has the right to shine on. Okay, so and yes, have many people here in Rio de Janeiro that have the same mood, but they don't talk because they are in a chains called religion, and the chains called hypocritism. So they don't tell, they don't speak about this. But when I used to be in university, and a few times when I was working with some kind of people in choir, in some alternative projects, people used to talk a lot of about this in a negative way, because here, cariocas here, we are not a people positive. We are extremely negative. Okay? Why? Because some few people used to do the hard work, and the huge number of people that generally are criminals, are hypocrites, or are manipulated by stereotypes, and used to enjoy the hard effort that some few groups and some few people did in the past, in the present also. So those people started to feel those kind of heaviness on this life, and I have to handle with people so fucking irritating and annoying that I hate so much with the bottom of my ass and my soul, looking at me pretending that nothing is wrong or nothing is happening wrong, or they pretend that I have amnesia, because they try to artificially, by violences and moral violences and fake and false diagnosis psychiatrics to cover all the crimes of someone else's, that I have amnesia, so they try to do many kinds of violence and not respect my life to make me forget many situations that happened in my life, but I will remembering. So yeah, so there's those people, when I had the worst opportunity than ever to be in spiritual centers, that was the most idiot and stupid thing that I used to do in my life. Be there, went there, Stevie there, and the people there are just suckers. They are liars. They are suckers. They are stealing people. Yeah, they are stealing people. They steal from you your youth, your dreams, your joy, your art. When they know that you are artists, it's worse than ever. They think that you have to sacrifice yourself to be a kind of martyr. Yeah, and I was so I was so like pure person that I used to follow whatever bullshit people used to say to me without contest, like I used to do in the past when I was from Catholic Church. And every time that some priests used to say, I used to always question why is the best word than ever. Why? You always have to question why some things are happening and why some people are telling you some history that those history don't match with your personality, and why they are trying to force you do some things and not do some other things. So I know people are always trying to abuse about my goodwill and trying to manipulate me some way to me pay a life of a granny. I don't want to be a granny. People still stolen my ears to pick me, force me pick a granny life like the Elizabeth Queen. No, I'm not granny. I don't want to be a granny. I think this is stupid. Because God and all my knowledge in this world point to be old and elderly is stupid. So, if some people enjoy be in this shape, form, and body, good for you. Me don't like, me don't want. So, you refuse every people and every kind of advice that I know that is a trap inside to try to turn me in a granny woman. Because they do this to strategically steal my youth to others women shine. This world is for everybody shine. When I used it to put me hidden a little bit, it wasn't forever. A little bit was to be gentle with some people that needed to shine. But this is over. I want my place back, and I will have it. This cost whatever cost. And about my emotions, this will blur in the air. I don't want to really. I'm watching many people that are trying to running on of the time they losing the past, not showing them part of themselves. I'm watching many people famous doing some video clips. They are trying to show. I'm not criticizing this, okay, but to show their sexual appealing in a way very peculiar. And I'm not criticize, okay, because I know that some people never had those opportunities in the past, because I wasn't here speaking about this so openly like now. So those people pretend that the shy people and reserved people and introverts are not nothing. Okay, or that we have to behave like a priest forever. No, one thing is be a good person, is be good, is be have faith, or whatever people used to drive themselves in this world. And other things, if yours is your side like a woman, and this tangible wall of be man or woman, and you regret sometimes that you not explored some things in life. I'm watching many people. I really think that I don't believe it, because I have to stand in the like a point zero to people wake up. Like the people wake up. Some people, I think some people wasn't here for 20 years more or less. Just they are just following what someone else's are saying. Some people was here. Okay, I'm a very strange kind of a person. I'm strange. I know. People don't respect that I'm a person strange. Yes, I am. I'm strange. Yeah. So people use it to not respect people that are strange. Like people used to call me a kind of movie that people use to put those stars. I don't remember. But indie people fairly very well my way. I'm strange. Yeah, I'm strange. So I don't have to obligate myself to change my personality to share up people. I'm thinking many people, people that I saw in videos. Okay, I promise I wasn't not doing this personally for nobody specifically. I was doing this for everybody. It's not just me, okay, that has those power to travel out of the body and do things that people from spiritual centers call it physics phenomena. Yeah, what I do and other people do also. It's not just me doing this. Are many people that are not happy, and you use it to close off our mouth, try to suffocate our lives, and this will show in some way, and the way that it disappear is loudly. Okay? So don't play with my emotions. Don't play with me. I'm not here to do jokes, and I'm not here to behave or interchange with children that are adult, that behave like a children, and are children that are more mature than adults that have around 50 or 70 years old. Okay? And about many women that are not happy because I have a crush in someone else's, but specifically is someone, not just because I think the person is attractive, or because we met in the past and this person had a lot of past time that this person was closer to me. Is because this person and others people also had the same problems to handle with people in this lifetime currently, because people hated us because of our beauty, our talent and skill in classical music, pop music, technology, and all this kind of physics stuff. So, it's a mirror. Some people are, for me, like a mirror, mirroring. So I will not have what to share with people that don't had the same experiences in life that I have, okay, or that I had. So some people had the same experiences in life that I have and I had in the past, that some people don't valorize us when we was there. We was there. We was there serving, being very gentle, being very nice, being very beautiful, being very cool. And forever we was cheated by many that use it to hate us because of our beauty and our intelligence. And they use it to try to ruin our life, piece by piece. And you see those people showing up, there's behavior when they are not very glad or happy. I don't want to push all the responsibilities to me only of all those catastrophes in this world. I will stop to talk some people, some heavily stuffs about death on YouTube, because I was nearly killed by some family members, and I want to avoid people trying to kill me in some ways. Okay, so if I can avoid this, I will do this the best I can. But sometimes I'm a very impulsive person, so I want to share with many people that in some way suffer some shut up their mouths or how they are feeling. And yeah, I don't have so much hope in humanity. Yeah, I hate nearly everybody, and this is not a sickness, because I'm not a robot to behave like people expected or programmed. And I'm not like also a doll that are very frivolous person. I was never like this. I was always a very profound person. So I don't want to change my personality because of demons, criminals, and hypocritism people, like psychiatrists and psychologists and all their friends with those shit. Because if I was a huge famous artist, you will never be boring me anymore. If you was a fucking rich person, you will never be able to boring me anymore. It's over. Peter James Simpson is a chapter over, and family members also they are trying to copy him. Structure also is overing. Understand this shit. It's over. So yeah, I want to free myself of many people. There are demons incarnated, and yes, I believe in demons. Because you don't have to handle those people, had your legs broken by men that I never imagined. I was so beautiful, so attractive, so cool, so nice person, and I can't imagine that a man could do this with a woman. For me, is unbelievable, because some women are the example of sensibility, beauty, and it's madness for me. People commit some violence, some crimes against some women. I will not say it all, because some women, I don't know if they planted Because when you involve yourself with a criminal, you have to know what you can receive. Me wasn't never in the mood to involve myself with criminals or people that are changeable and evil when they when they have the opportunity. The last marriage, we don't read the heart of people and mind of people, so it started good, but the middle was very weird and strange. And when we are in long-term relationship, we always have some idiot hope that some people will change, but they never change. I'm observed this in living with family members. They will not change, so I have to change. I can't expect that they will change. They will never change. What I can do is provide the best as possible a very neutral intervention and interchange and communication with them. So I know that some people are enjoying those speeches. I'm very sad with how people treat me with a huge disrespect, and they used to expect me from me love and respect too. You never have. Edir Macedo, I hate you. You are a parasite. You are a demon. Doesn't matter if you and your friend use it to put in your channels a way to will not comment. I don't give a fuck for your criticize against my life. You are a parasite. You killed a lot of people in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, ordering dízimo, because this is not, this is already wrong. Have a religion in this world, because our relationship must have to be between us and God, just us and God, the proper person with God. And you and all the people used to be the same people that there in Greece and in Roma and in Israel used to make temples to charge people money. This was a kind of store that you and someone else is reincarnated again to do the same thing. You know what I mean? You are those those characters on the movies from the Jesus crucifying, called law doctors. That you and them was never law doctors. You and them was just a criminals and slavery persons. Because people don't need you at all. Because these are things that use you and then use it to did in Egypt. Okay, some behaviors, some people like you and then use to die and repeat the same cycle over and over again in the other lifetime. It's like me and others that have some knowledge in music and other skills, because we, in the beginning of the creation of humanity, human being, we receive this and we keep it. Death by death and reincarnations. We keep it. We not stop it to exercise those skills. So I don't give a fuck for you, demon. I always wish to say this to you, Edir Macedo. You are a demon. Okay? Many of the elderly lost their houses to pay your fucking huge price of dízimos, and I will resurrections those histories that I was on my throat for 30 years, because I watched this when I was a kid, 10 years old. The many of the scandals of your all priestess and others religions kind of a priestess used to brainwashing poor people and ignorant people to be your sponsors forever, and you never work. And you used to criticize me in some videos this morning, today, and I don't give a fuck for you. It's an offense to call the fox a bad word, okay? It's an offense for the fox. You make some comparisons me between others people. I don't want you. I don't need your coaching speech. You are a demon. You and many others. Pope Francis also are a demon, and many others that point themselves like a pontifices in this world, trying to control people and control sexuality, people and control people politicians and control people behaviors and control people emotions and control people money. You and them are like a dog trainer. Used to use people like they are your dogs. People are not dogs of anybody else. Or people are not dog at all from no one. Like people was calling me dog because I was fan of some artists, and these some artists are kick me like a ball, and other people are replying and replaying the same kind of disrespect behaviors, and other people that are involved in government and in economist stuffs and financial stuff used to think that I don't have value because someone else said. Like I listened to this morning by someone here that people want to discreditize me and disvalorize me because they have the sadistic mood to put me down. Who are you all? Now I'm proving you that you never can do this with nobody. Don't subestimate people. Okay? I was yesterday watching all those my catastrophes in the entire world. I was very proud. I wish that I never needed to be this or made this. But you all deserve it. For every time that I used to trust in someone and those people broke my trust.